starting like here down.
Please edit all of this out.
And others a fly.
Shut up.
Hello.
3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Life of LAINEBUT. Today we are wrapping up our back to school series. If you haven't watched the other two videos, we'll just put them right here. Definitely go watch those. But today, my friends and I are doing a juicy college Q&A. When I asked what you wanted for my back to school series, you all said that we should do a Q&A. Here we are doing it for you. If you didn't know, I go to LIPSCOMB University in Nashville, Tennessee. All of us do. We're all sophomores. It's a private Christian university, so that's like different, I guess. We're just gonna get into it. But first, we're gonna introduce ourselves.
I am from Indiana. Decided between fashion design and fashion merchandising. I'm in a suite style dorm, but just like it's two to a dorm and then another 2 people and then you share a bathroom. Me and my roommates are actually in like a handicap room just because they had an extra, so it's us 3 and then we have our own bathroom. My roommate Maddie is gonna be in this video too, maybe my other roommate.
I'm Nate. I am from Miami, Florida. My major is business. I got one roommate, his name's Dumebi, he's really cool. We are in a very cramped room. It fits the 2 of us, it's pretty cozy, we made it work. Favorite thing to do in Nashville? Hang out with friends. How I met Laine, Facebook group chat, and I followed you on Instagram.
I'm Maddie. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm majoring in psychology, minoring in entrepreneurship. I'm living with Laine and Haley. We live in Johnson, and it's a suite, so we get our own bathroom and everything, so it's very nice. Good thing to do in Nashville. I have this list of coffee shops, and I've been trying to go to every single one. I've only gone to like 4, but I have a list of like 18. And I've been friends with Haley since I was like born. When I moved back here, Haley introduced me to all of her friends, and Laine's in the group, and so it was very fun meeting everyone. Everybody's very cool. Farmers Market Friends just got minted a Farmers Market Friend the other day. I'm not affiliated with anything.
Hey, I'm Sarah Jane Oakley. Most people call me SJ. I'm an elementary and special education double major. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I live here in Johnson, just down the hall from Laine. My favorite thing to do in Nashville, I love going to the local coffee shops. Relationship to how I met Laine. We were neighbors last year, and I would literally go next door almost all the time and ask her about clothes and fashion advice. I started a little blog this summer called Never Louder Than Lovely on Instagram.
I forgot to say, my favorite thing to do in Nashville was go to concerts, but we can't do that anymore.
My favorite thing in Nashville is to hang out with people that I know because I don't know as many people at home.
What up, y'all? I'm Halbert. I'm from Jackson, Tennessee. I'm studying mechanical engineering. I don't have any roommates. I'm an RA. My dorm style is community bathrooms and showers. Fun thing to do in Nashville? Eat. How did I meet Laine? We had a class together at the beginning of freshman year. Dumb class, but it was kind of cool that I met her. Subscribe to Neely TV.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah Simmons and I am from Greenville, South Carolina, and I'm a nursing major. I'm living in a suite style dorm with 7 other girls, and we share 1 bathroom and a common room, but there's 4 bedrooms, so I have a roommate. I met Laine. Well, first off, I saw her on Instagram and thought she was way too cool to be friends with me. And then I rode in the back of her minivan to go to the farmer's market one day, and that was the start of our wonderful friendship.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy dumebi. I'm from Smyrna, Tennessee. I'm a biochemistry major, entrepreneurship minor, maybe. My roommate's Nate, and we're in Zoom. It's kind of like community style, so it's like community bathrooms, community rooms. Best thing to do in Nashville is to eat, because they got mad nice restaurants. How did I meet Laine? I think I DM'd her. It was weird. I DM'd her ex-roommate, Rachel, and I saw them. I was like, hey, what's up? And they were like being super nice, so she's cool, she's good.
My name is Rachel Randolph. I'm from White House, Tennessee. I'm a double major in marketing and English. I'm an RA, so I don't have a roommate. My favorite thing to do in Nashville is probably to explore like hidden local places. One of my favorite places was High Garden Tea, which actually got hit by the tornado this year, but they're hoping to rebuild soon, so I definitely recommend going there. I met Laine because I was her roommate last year, so this year we're exes. You should follow me on Instagram, it's @RachelRandolph.
Alright guys, so now we're going to do some questions. We have 3.5 categories for you today: school, coronavirus, personal, and then a speed round of personal questions. Also, we're only gonna have our masks off when we're talking, so stay safe, you know? So I'm gonna start us off with this. I have definitely noticed, this semester especially, I miss my pets so much. Over quarantine, I bonded with them so hard. I liked having pets, but now we're just super tight, you know?
I can second that pet question. I miss it.
I miss my shower. Shower's here like 2 feet wide.
To be honest, last year I didn't really get homesick that much because it was freshman year. They had a lot of things planned and they kept you so busy. I didn't really have the time to get homesick. This year's already very different because of Corona and just being in my room all the time. My friends can't come into my room because I'm in a different dorm. I've definitely gotten more homesick in this first week than I did all of last year. I think just keeping yourself busy and finding ways to like keep your brain occupied helps you not get homesick.
I'm not even gonna front. I'm an only child, so I really, after being in the house with just my parents for 6 months, I was so ready to get out.
I'm not an only child, but I feel the same.
Okay, so basically, my roommate last semester had a very bad habit of sleep talking or sleepwalking. One night, I had my back to him, so I didn't know what was going on. All I heard, the bed shake, and then his feet hit the floor. And as I turned around, he ran to the door, opened it up, started just looking both ways down the hall, turns around, slams the door behind him, and starts like shuffling back to the bed. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, they're outside. So I was like, who's outside? He like runs into the dresser, backs up, looks around, and crawls back into bed and is gone.
Last year with my roommate, on my birthday, he literally like texted me. He was like, "Hey bro, I hope you have a shitty birthday." That was it. It was terrible.
Well, I'm a sorority Delta Omega. We were really only active in the club for like a month before we had to leave for Corona. So we only got to go to like one event, and then now all of our events are gonna be like really weird or they're gonna be canceled or whatever.
I'm also in Delta Omega, and I've really enjoyed it so far. And like SJ said, it's definitely been different. The whole idea behind it is just to have a giant group of friends. And I've met so many people through it and gotten so many connections. And with being a nursing student, there's a lot of things and a lot of questions you have. And my big is actually just starting nursing school. So we're getting coffee and talking about it, and she's telling me all the juicy details about what to expect with nursing school. And so it's a really great way to make new friends and meet new people.
Halbert, do you have anything to add?
No.
I indeed do have some dietary restrictions, and this year they definitely have leveled up the game. They have this like area where they have avoided all of like the very common allergens, so that's really nice.
I also have not a lot. One big dietary restriction. I've kind of talked about this before. Last year I couldn't eat in the cafe at all, which really sucked. I had to make all of my food in our dorm. It just took up a ton of time, but now I can, so that's cool.
Nashville, Tennessee is kind of like the central North America. It's at least 10 miles away from Florida.
10 miles?
At least. Personally, Florida's not really got that big of like an impact on my life. I mean, I did live there for 18 years, and like you guys have seen the memes. I'm content being up here. Weather's nice, people are nice.
Besides the thunderstorm we're having.
I wanted to go like super far away, right? And my mom was like, "Man, you have to stay close." Blah, blah, blah. Being close, I mean, it's kind of nice. He's my roommate. He lives in Florida. I live in like Smyrna, which is basically like 25 minutes away. If I ever need anything, I can like quickly like just drive back and like see my parents or like get anything I ever need. It's kind of useful. I don't really like it, but like it has a lot of benefits.
What up? I kind of don't know what it's like to go to a non-Christian school. Hey, what's going on? It's nice being in an environment where you can like feel free to be religious. That's all I got. So the only thing is like, so with mechanical engineering, there's a lot more that I have to do here. I have to take Bible classes and go to chapel, but also like, learn about the Bible school.
One big thing about Lipscomb is it's not like a gigantic university like some other places are. I do like the fact that it's a smaller campus, smaller student body, so there's more of a community feel. Downside, I guess, would be certain rules, especially the visitation ones, because most of my friends here are girls. At Lipscomb, guys aren't allowed to visit girls' dorms. It would be nice to be like, oh, let's go study in LAINE's room because it's the biggest, rather than cramming ourselves into the student center where there's hundreds of other kids. But I do understand like the morals behind it.
If you compare and contrast Lipscomb to where I was before, so there was nothing to do. The only redeemable quality was Whataburger was 5 minutes away. I don't have to play beach volleyball here. My roommates talk to me here. So yeah, I'm like living in the city, having friends, being closer to home.
So the story of getting sent home, basically, if you don't know about COVID, it started hitting America, I don't know, January, February time.
You don't have to give the whole.
I'm sorry.
We were there.
We were told that we're going on spring break, and we were like, oh, we don't know if we're coming back or not because of coronavirus. During spring break, they were like, hey, yeah, you guys aren't coming back. That was really sad. All my things were here till about July of this summer. School from home, I mean, it wasn't terrible because I've done online school before. It did suck not being able to, like, see my friends. Yeah, so I made that work.
I don't know about anyone else, but online school sucked butt for me. And so I had to cover all these subjects. I was taking 18 hours, I was working at the same time.
Don't be a musical theater major if you're taking online classes. It was very hard and I did not like it.
Obviously, COVID is a thing, and we are back at school, which means that somehow Lipscomb changed a lot of things so that we could come back. For the rules that Lipscomb made to bring us back, basically, we all have to wear masks all the time, outside, in our hallways, in the bathroom. The only time you can take it off is when you're eating or exercising. Also, guests from other dorms cannot go into the other dorms. They spent like all summer measuring out how far apart all the chairs were. I have heard that Lipscomb spent $3 million to get us back here, so that could be inaccurate, but it sounds. Lipscomb posts all the stats on the website. As of Monday morning, only 0.8% of people on campus tested positive. Hopefully it stays like that.
Hi, my name's Haley. I'm from Hendersonville, so like around the Nashville area. I'm a molecular biology major. Maddie and Laine are my roommates, which is really exciting. I guess I met Laine at the farmer's market with the rest of the gals. This past summer, I worked on campus. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Like the only downside was the fact that I had to commute like 35 minutes every day. What I did this summer is I worked in the pharmaceutical sciences department. I did research, which was method development for a compound called A2331, which is a drug synthesized from CBD and it has potential cancer-fighting properties.
Raise your hand if you are scared to get the virus for any reason.
I'm not really scared personally to get it for myself. I'm more scared to spread it to other people.
So she's the sweetest person with her answer.
I would say sometimes, but I'm more scared about leaving campus and having to quarantine, getting my family sick, my roommates sick, all that stuff. Okay guys, now our question, we're getting into the personal questions, the very juicy stuff. We're gonna do another raise your hand thingy. Are you in a relationship? Raise your hand if yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raise your hand if that's a long distance relationship. The moral of the story is that none of us got a ring by spring. Dating at Lipscomb is bad.
As someone who's been like long distance for I guess quite a while, like, being in college is like all about figuring out who you are as a person and gaining some independence, and so like of course you miss them and you want to spend time with them, but it's also nice to kind of live your own life for a while.
Healthy relationships 101.
I think it's also like it's nice to know like we're kind of supposed to be where we are separately. We still get to like talk every day, you know, check in on each other, and kind of knowing that like my like identity and purpose as a human is not to be with him. It's to like be doing what I want to do. He is wonderful and nice, and if you're watching this, hey babe. I need to like get out of the center.
My boyfriend only lives about 2 hours away, so it's not too bad. Still far enough away to where I just can't see him all the time, which is okay, but it does get hard. And he has a Samsung, so I can't FaceTime him. It's okay, I'm gonna give him a pass because he came to the farmer's market this weekend.
Okay, does anyone want to say anything about being single?
It's not terrible. It's really helped me, I guess, to gain a new perspective. I dress a little bit differently. I don't mind being single. I don't mind like being in a relationship. I'm just here.
Being single is cool.
Ever since I was a little kid, I have a fear of butterflies and birds. I went to the butterfly garden. I was in high school. I had to do my rescue inhaler because I have asthma.
Death.
One of my biggest fears is kind of irrational given that I live in a big city area. I like to longboard a lot, and I like to longboard at night when there's no cars on the road. I have a fear of getting attacked by a bear while I'm skateboarding.
What if it's just in the trees?
Do you know what bears are? My ears! My nose.
I have 4 on this year and 2 on this year. My second holes, I've had to re-pierce like 4 different times with a needle and an ice cube myself.
I have 3 on each ear. I actually only have 1 in on each right now, but
Laine is talking about her ear!
no, I have 3 on this ear and 3 on this ear, and then I have my nose pierced at the end.
I don't have anything super cool. I just have 2 on each ear because my parents said if I got my nose pierced, they would stop paying for my college.
I'm so allergic to quite a few different like metals and things, and so I did get my ears pierced a long time ago. I literally had to have surgery on my ears to like fix that. So I don't have any tattoos or piercings, but I can still dye my hair. That's what I'll be doing.
Next up is, what object would you be?
Does a crab qualify as an object? Crabs, they can move sideways. That's it. Crabs are cool.
I would be a Ritz cracker. I have no explanation. I just feel like I would vibe with it.
I would be the subscribe button on Laine's YouTube channel. Punch me in the face.
I'll start. I'm gonna say 80s pop, or just pop in general, I guess, and rock.
Alternative and psychedelic.
Classic rock and classical.
Probably alternative rock, I guess.
Halbert, do you have anything interesting?
Probably Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. What's the genre of the cantina theme from Star Wars?
You guys are fine.
You're fine. Now we're gonna do a speed round where we ask each person for questions. Just put them in the hot seat.
Sugar baby because I'm broke.
If I had the money, I would be a sugar mama. I'd like to support people, you know?
Sugar baby.
I'd probably be a sugar baby because, like, college is expensive.
Baby, because I want money.
Sugar baby.
I'd sugar daddy because that means I got money.
Sugar baby.
I would be the sugar mommy for the coral reefs.
Sugar baby because I grew up on Lana Del Rey.
I would date myself because I'm hot. Rachel and Maddie, I would date because I know I can live with them. Nate, I would date because he has cool style and he likes to go to concerts.
These are all. I think it would be Sarah Simmons.
SJ, I would date because we work out together a lot. Kind of want to be a workout couple.
Obviously, LAINEBUT.
Definitely Audrey.
Halbert, I would date because we could be a YouTube power couple, obviously.
Dumebi.
Sarah Simmons because I feel like she's wife material.
Sarah Simmons isn't in the video right now.
Then
I would marry Joe.
Mary Jo.
I'm gonna marry Kevin.
Marry Kevin.
Marry Kevin.
marry Nick.
Marry Nick because he's gorgeous.
Marry Nick.
Marry Nick.
And kiss Nick.
Kiss Joe.
Kiss Nick.
And kiss Joe.
Kiss Nick.
I'm gonna kiss Joe.
Kevin.
Kiss Nick.
Joe.
Kill Joe.
Oh, Kevin.
Kill the fourth one that's not famous.
Kill Kevin.
Kill Kevin.
Kill Kevin.
I'd kill Joe.
And then the other one I'd kill because I don't know him.
I'm gonna kill Nick. I'm sorry!
Anything vanilla with like chocolate and peanut butter and caramel and all the goodies in it.
Coffee.
Definitely coffee.
Rocky Road.
I like anything with coffee.
Fluffer Nutter Pie at Jenny's Ice Cream, except they got rid of it!
Nectar from Jenny's, but they also got rid of it, so it is what it is.
Cookies and cream.
Chocolate brownie.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you to my friends for being in it. Also, if you submitted questions, thank you. Follow me on Instagram and like all my social media down below if you want. Because then you can answer question boxes and vote on things for YouTube, so that'd be cool if you did that. Like I said, this is our last back to school video, so I hope you enjoyed it and got all the information you need and are having a safe and healthy back to school time. Like and subscribe. That's all I got. Yay. Subscribe to Life of LAINEBUT on YouTube.